Yeah.
That is bright. Are there two microphones possible?
Oh.
Because we're going to converse.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much, Joanne. Marlene, thank you. Where did you go? Hey, girl. Thank you so much for calling us. I remember the text I got like a few weeks ago. We're going to get that other microphone right now. Thank you so much.
Two different spaces.
Yeah.
One there, one there.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lola Kennedy. I am Sharon's oldest daughter. And I've lived in the community for a long time. I left for a little bit to go to a musical theater program in New York, and then I came back. And I've been pretty active within the community. I am very active within the Sioux Theater Project. I sing with them. I help them with anything they possibly need. And also I am a yoga instructor, belly dance instructor, and Reiki practitioner, so I'm also on that side too. So, and this is my sister, Caroline.
Hi, I'm Caroline Kennedy. I was raised in Sault Ste. Marie. I moved away about 11 years ago to Detroit, and I attended College for Creative Studies. And after graduating with honors, I stayed in Detroit, and I'm a photographer. I also do painting, poetry, and styling and merchandising.
So our mom, where she came from, she is from a really small farming town in southern Missouri, and then they moved up to lower Michigan. And I think where she probably got our mom was like known for her thoughtfulness and her very unique way of life. She was vivacious. She was always moving. She did like 20,000 steps a day, so you'd always see her walking around town and just doing her own thing. She did everything. But I think where she really got her thoughtfulness, this kind-hearted of community and our neighborhood, and no matter what your beliefs are, you helped each other. Yeah. She probably got that from our grandparents, our grandpa,
Grandma Lola and our grandpa
Shannon. And when he had started at the railway. The railway, yeah. His job was this was like his first real job. He was a farmer. They didn't have much, and he was the one that had to make sure no one was staying in the cars at night. So what he would do, instead of kick them out, he would make sure that they had a hot meal, a place to stay, and money. So, and then our grandma, they were always bringing people in, family, friends, anything like that, neighbors, to make sure that they were taken care of. And I think most likely that's where our mom got that, and just did that for everyone in this community. She's instilled that within us. She's instilled that with everyone I know, and people from all over will say, oh, I didn't like, that was Sharon, and the impact that she had on our lives, the impact that she's had within this community. And so,
yeah, she just was always saying you have to kill them with kindness. Every time anyone came in, she was the elected official for Register of Deeds and Director of Equalization. And anytime someone came in, she said, you have to consider what they're going through in their day-to-day, and like never give a bad attitude. You want them to leave the building feeling better than when they came in. And she always just thought about others before herself. She put her work just above all else. She was so considerate for everyone in the community, always impacting them on a positive note, and always trying to do the extra work so that other people didn't have to bear that weight.
Yeah, she was a very giving person. She also had just a myriad of things that she would put her hand in. She was a magician's assistant one time. She was a disc jockey. She cleaned toilets.
Brown belt and judo.
She taught judo. So she did literally everything. And then she worked at the border, and that's how she met some lawyers in town, Mr. Finland, I think that was his name, and the Asquiths. And that's how she became a part of our county courthouse.
Yes.
And through that, she started to make a difference being an elected official. And she just started to, she's always been someone who's always had her hand in everything. Yeah. And she did it with such a unique vibrancy, this light about her that you would
gravitate towards.
Yeah, you'd gravitate towards her. And
she'd always make a friend anywhere she went.
Mm-hmm.
Especially every time she came to visit me, she would meet someone on the street and start a conversation with them. It was just really charming.
Mm-hmm. She is a charming human.
Yes.
And she got me into belly dance, she got me into yoga, she got me into everything. Because she wanted to do it. I think like just a year ago, she's like, I think I want to learn how to fly a plane. But I don't know if they'll let me, I'm getting old. So, like, but even, and like our mom she was known around this area for helping as many people as she could with that kindness, like Caroline had said. And she would be so ecstatic about this program, about this nonprofit that Joanne and Bernard and everyone within Center for Change is creating, because that's what she really stood for. She wanted people to feel empowered. She wanted them to get educated about everything, and she wanted people, Angie and I were just talking about that, one of our good friends last week. She said, your mom always wanted people to get involved, no matter how it was,
Big or small.
Yeah.
Always starting on the local level is where it makes the biggest change in our nation. And it was really important to her to always, think about things before you go to vote or to act.
Many, many people would always text me and say, who's your mom voted for? And why? What's going on? I need the rundown. And our mom helped create and write millages. So our animal shelter was a no-kill animal shelter. So our library could continue to be funded. She helped create the Progressive Women. She was very much involved with the League of Women Voters. She literally did everything. And she also had a part-time job. She liked to work downtown. So she could get to know everybody.
Yes.
So I don't know where, she just had like the most energy. She was 73 years old. She was a lively lady.
Yes.
So I know how, we're honored that we get to be her daughters. And we're honored that she's been able to
impact the community so much and really leave an imprint that's going to be lasting for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully our community members, our city officials in that will also rise to that as well, what inspiration she's left. And knowing that she always wanted people to, like, at least from what my experience with my mom is, that she left you feeling like, oh, I can do that. Not like helpless or powerless. She made it so you'd understand, because I definitely do not understand what equalization is, and she's tried to explain it to me tons of times. It's a lot of math and a lot of taxes. But she
always did things and tried to teach you in a playful manner, so it was easy to access. Like all of these names that she would make up, like Linda Dalla, or
Linda Dalla,
Juan Below, buried over.
Yeah.
She just always used playfulness to teach.
And it was like so much fun, because then it made you want to learn with her, because she was also, she taught assessing for the state of Michigan. They helped create a program, and then after the state standardized it, she continued to teach it. She put this playfulness into literally everything she did, because I taught her. I would teach her classes. She would come to every one of my classes, and her and her best friend would always, the teachers.
In the back, giggling, conversing, and also just being so proud of their daughter.
Yeah, like I know so many people have said just like Marlene had said, her pride was her daughter. So I know that we felt the love, that we're very lucky, and we're lucky that she impacted us with that pride and how to maneuver through anything, no matter what it was, and to talk to people no matter what their beliefs were, what their party was, because it doesn't matter. You're just human, and the big picture is to make it easier for everyone else. And so we really, really appreciate the Center for Change.
So
Joanne, where'd you go?
Thank you.
Our mom. Yes, and we really appreciate getting the opportunity to get to talk about our mom and honor her. We've had so many amazing experiences with our mom, as just throughout this whole town, getting to plant plants, getting to
Pick up trash and unify the
Yes, that was one of our things we got to do as children, is pick up trash all the time. Every city cleanup and the beautification.
Cleanup.
Yes, yeah, there was one year,
Yeah.
Ginny and I and my mom on Mother's Day, we just went for a walk around town, and then we ended up doing like 3 or 4 miles for hours just picking up trash, because we saw like plastic bags on the side of the road, and that was just what she did. Just little tiny things here and there that just
make a
made
big difference.
in the long run. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for